Okay, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Thursday, December the 29th, 2011. At E-mini Day Trader, of course, we like to use the market profile to gain a little bit of a longer time frame perspective. In other words, from a day-to-day basis, so that when we make our day trades, we're using that as the background. This was the profile from yesterday. This is the profile from today. The one in the middle here is what occurred overnight. So when the market closed down here yesterday, I was suggesting that if this was a really good sell-off within the context of the intraday up auction, intermediate term or slightly longer term, then this market really should have some follow-through. And as you can see overnight, no follow-through at all. Instead, the market started to rally up. It hit our resistance at 51. Almost on the dot. It hit 50.75, so just within one tick. And as you can see, it did back off just a little bit when it opened here in the regular trading hours, but then quickly moved above that level. And that really confirmed our belief that it was very weak selling that we had yesterday, and that if it could hold above 51, then we would be looking at 55 and then 61 as the next targets. The market actually ended up with a high at 58.50 today. So that whole scenario actually, it panned out quite nicely, and so we were able to take advantage of that. Here are the market profiles from the regular trading hours only, and of course we use those in our analysis as well. Here is our chart from today, and you can see that we had a number of trades. I'll just mark on here, for example, all of the short trade indications that we had. There were several of them. But then we also had some long trade indications too. You can see the up blue arrows. There's one here and another one here. So there's actually a couple of them there. So now, as you can see also, our filter started out as neutral, but then turned green or bullish and stayed that way for the rest of the day. So these short trades that we had triggered here within the context of the up auction were obviously very dubious. So I lost my markers there, but this short here we did not take. This long here, as you can see, our entry price on a dotted line was right here, so we got long right in here on this trade, and we were able to hold that right through till here. We did have a short one triggered here, but we did not take that one, of course, within the green filter. And that's really the same that we had with this trade here and this trade here. Green filter, intraday up auction. We're not going to go against the grain, and we did not take those trades. So later in the day, we had a couple of indications to get long. We just missed it by a tick right here, so we're not able to participate in that last little upswing. And so we ended up with just this one trade right here, and that, of course, was this long that we entered right here. We're able to hold that in all the way up to here. It did rally 3 3/4 points in our favor, and we were able to take a total of 4.5 points out of the, 5.5 points out of that trade. So it worked out pretty good. Relatively small range here today, only 11 points. So not a great deal of opportunity, but I suspect that we're going to have some support, probably in that once again in that 55 and then 51 area, with probable resistance in around 61. And then 64, with possibly getting up into the 70s. So that's really what we're looking at heading into the market tomorrow. Tomorrow there's no real news. Tomorrow is likely to be a very slow day. It'll be the last trading day of the year, and then of course heading into the long weekend and the holiday. So I'm not expecting the market to do very much tomorrow. It could very well be like last Friday, which was just kind of one of those grinding, slow, higher days. Any kind of sell-off within the day is probably going to be a buying opportunity. And that's really how we're going to look at the day tomorrow. So thanks for watching the video. Any questions or comments, you can reach us right here at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always enjoy hearing your questions and comments. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.